round yet. Let's go. Come on, Mike. There we go. Using those legs now. Good. Stay it down. Stay it down. Stay low. Stay ready. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Come on, Mike. Yes, sir. Get that ring off. Good. Stay low. Stay ready, Mike. Stay low. Stay ready. Hey, come on, Mike. There we go. Yes.
More you do is just extras. Mike go home today, confident and knocking out. I did my thing. Now he's gonna do conditioning. Can you imagine one more round? You're gonna feel tired, exhausted. No, we did 4, and now we go to do something extra now. Yes.
But I was minding my business. He challenged me.
You look good. How you feeling physically?
Incredible.
You've been training?
Listen, I was wearing the extra large. It looks like I will wear large now.
Looking good, man. Still looking scary.
Netflix footage shows Mike Tyson going all in during preparation for his bout against Floyd Mayweather. The iconic boxer exceeds his limits, displaying incredible strength, focus, and unwavering drive. Each second comes across as gripping and genuinely intimidating.
Today was the day he's supposed to rest, and then he called all of us to come here because he decided to train. My opinion was the best decision. This is the way Mike, handled the things. He's supposed to rest, but he changed the idea, and you're here to push in as much.
Mike Tyson trains with extreme intensity, driving his body past its limits while displaying unwavering concentration, precise motion, powerful strikes, and exceptional determination throughout the grueling session.
Mike, you're looking in phenomenal shape. You look straight. You're supposed to fight Floyd next month, correct?
Yeah. Next month from now, we're ready, whatever.
How do you beat the shoulder roll? He's 50-0.
Huh?
How do you crack the shoulder roll?
Shit happens, you never know. Establish my importance in the boxing world more so than the amateur, than the professional fighting, because this is the future. Mike Tyson got a great name, and that's going on. It's really bad, that's going though. This is the future. The kids don't understand that they're the future. They look at the great Mike Tyson. No, their turn is coming soon. But having the experience in the fight that come earlier. But their turn is coming where guys go to say, wow, you're the man. Because that's what happened when these guys have all that fight. It's a foregone conclusion.
Mike Tyson works through intense weight training, unleashing strong punch sequences, sustaining high intensity, refining his defensive reactions, and demonstrating that his iconic power continues to command the gym.
Yes.
Whoa. Yes.
Right back to the body.
You right, coach?
Mike,
Rafael Cordero states that Mike Tyson embodies what it means to be a real fighter, thriving on competition, captivating crowds, motivating supporters, and consistently delivering passion every time he steps up.
He likes to entertain people. It is what he fight for. He fight for all those people that he can see in the street. The people come to him and say, "You are the people's champ." So this is really motivate him to be in the gym from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. every single day. We expect the biggest fight of the history. Why? Because we talk about Mike Tyson. We talk about Netflix, live on Netflix, something that never had before. And things like that you just can do with
Mike Tyson takes part in intense sparring rounds, trading heavy shots, pushing his stamina, keeping steady timing, and showing exceptional awareness in the ring against committed training partners.
Beautiful combination, Mike.
Now you're good.
You got it. Oh. Got a pop.
Stay hydrated. You gotta stay hydrated. You gotta stay hydrated.
I'm about to move around. You got it, pop around.
You're done Friday. See you for Friday.
You know you can do 10,000 there. You can. You know you can.
I need blocks. That's my thing. You always understand. What's cool for your head. I need to wow. That's what I got to do. I got to wow.
Gene Kilroy commends Mike Tyson for his discipline, emphasizing his quick speed, concentrated training, strong endurance, and notable commitment, even at his age.
This setup here, this gym and all, I like the guys he surrounded himself with. Nobody has an angle. The people, when I was with Ali, they couldn't make a bus reservation. They would tell Ali, he a CIA, he undercover FBI guy. Ali said, he's my guy, he does more for me in one day than you would do in your whole lifetime. I was close. I was a white man accepted by the Nation of Islam. Jim Brown told me, you don't know how lucky you are. I used to sit with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. To me, he was a great man. Minister Louis Farrakhan, I took him to Mike's house. It was a highlight of his life. But it's to be successful, surround yourself with successful people. But Mike Tyson learned from Casamata. Fear is like fire. What can burn your house down can cook.
Mike Tyson shares that he feels great, sure of his power, encouraged by his progress, taking pleasure in the training, and welcoming every obstacle.
We're excited about you and Floyd. Is that still happening, or is that...
Yeah, it's happening. Yeah, it's happening. You think I give that up?
Jeff Mayweather recently offered his perspective on a potential exhibition involving Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr., outlining why the concept has generated global interest. He suggested the occasion could benefit each fighter in unique ways. Tyson continues to be among the most well-known names in boxing, with audiences consistently eager to watch him return to action. On the other hand, Mayweather established his reputation through accuracy, defensive skill, and an unbeaten record that still captures major attention whenever he is linked to a bout. Jeff pointed out that exhibition matches typically focus on spectacle and honoring legendary careers rather than strict competition. In his view, a matchup between these two figures would naturally spark excitement, fuel discussion throughout the sport, and offer both men another unforgettable moment in the boxing spotlight.
Mayweather taking on Mike Tyson. Crazy thoughts. Yeah, it was announced yesterday, but how surprised are you that this fight's taking place?
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's a fight that should happen, being that there's a size difference, and there's also animosity between the two. But you can make money with anybody, so I mean, it's crazy, but they're not selling the size difference, they're selling the names. Well, I mean, the reality is this, that the two seem to not like each other. Makes sense. I'm Floyd Mayweather. You're Mike Tyson. We're two of the biggest names in boxing history ever. Let's fight. Let's get paid. The reality of this fight is they're both going to get paid.
So he's kind of ushered in this era of, exhibitions being,
Tony Jeff recently gave his thoughts on the upcoming exhibition between Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson, offering a candid perspective on what's driving the fight. He straightforwardly claims that the main aim is financial profit. He stresses that the matchup isn't about building legacies or affecting records. As an exhibition, the result won't count toward their official stats. Jeff also mentions that the fighters are likely to use bigger gloves and compete in shorter rounds, possibly 2 minutes each, much like Tyson's previous fight with Jake Paul. In his view, these adjustments make it clear the event is intended to generate large revenue rather than display true competitive skill.
That's why they're doing it. They're not doing this for their legacy. This is actually an exhibition fight, which means it won't go on their records. They probably will be wearing bigger gloves than 10 ounce. And they'll be doing less rounds. I wouldn't even be surprised if they're doing 2-minute rounds like we're seeing Mike Tyson do with Jake Paul. So because of this, it's just a big money-making scheme for everyone that's involved. And that being said, when Mike Tyson fought Jake Paul, that was the same. But back then, we didn't know what was going to happen with that fight, because it was like, has Mike Tyson still got a little bit to be able to knock out Jake Paul? And we didn't know what to expect, because Mike was putting work in the build-up to that fight, talking about how he's going to destroy Jake Paul. So we kind of believed that. But now, Money Mayweather is doing what he's done throughout his whole career. He's waited for the guy to box and then see what they're like, and then it's like, oh yeah, I'll be...
He compares this matchup to Tyson's earlier fight with Jake Paul, pointing out that fans were unsure what to expect at that time. Tyson entered with high expectations, claiming he could knock out Paul, yet the bout exposed limits in his agility and endurance. Jeff notes a similar tactic with Mayweather, who has a history of observing opponents before fully committing. He cites Floyd's strategy in the Manny Pacquiao fight, highlighting how Mayweather carefully chooses moments that give him the advantage. Jeff believes that seeing Tyson's struggles against Paul revealed a profitable opportunity for Floyd. In conclusion, Jeff emphasizes that while he respects Tyson, he understands Mayweather's perspective. The fight is driven by money, and Mayweather is taking the chance to earn millions while leveraging the hype.
It's like, yeah, now's my time to fight him. I just don't believe that Floyd would have fought Mike Tyson if Mike Tyson didn't fight Jake Paul. But Floyd seen that Mike Tyson couldn't hardly walk in the ring. When he got to the ring, he couldn't move around. Jake Paul was running circles around him. And that being said, I'm a huge Mike Tyson fan, like huge. But we see what Floyd's doing here. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get in there with Mike Tyson, who couldn't do anything with Jake Paul. I'm gonna get millions of dollars. Well, yeah, I'm up for that. But again, I don't blame Floyd Mayweather for doing this. In boxing, I always say, there's not much money in it for the regular people like me and you if you're a fighter. But for someone like Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, they will earn absolutely millions of dollars for like me and you if you're a fighter. So we've got to make as much money as we can while we can and then get out of the sport. But with these two, they're multi-million.
Jeff Mayweather recently shared his perspective on the upcoming exhibition featuring Mike Tyson. He begins by highlighting that despite Tyson's age, his discipline, rigorous training, and clean lifestyle, avoiding smoking and drinking, enable him to perform at a high level. Jeff emphasizes that while Tyson is older, he still believes the boxer can compete effectively against younger opponents, praising his conditioning and commitment. He clarifies that the match is an exhibition, essentially a money-making event for both fighters. Jeff points out that there's nothing wrong with this approach, noting that when athletes like Tyson or Floyd Mayweather build a legacy, monetizing their name and career is entirely natural.
I think that if anybody was to come back, he could come back and be successful. I don't think that, he doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, and his work ethic, that still hasn't left. So, even though he's older, I think that he still can compete with these guys out here today.
Obviously, it sounds like, first things first, it sounds like he's going to be fighting Mike Tyson in the Congo, I heard.
That's the exhibition. So, that's a fight that basically, it's a cash grab for both.
You said it's a cash grab. I know he's had...
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it. If you created a name and you made a name, why not get paid for it?
Yeah, 100%.
He also mentions that Floyd Mayweather's decision to announce a comeback could be partly influenced by financial disputes, such as his ongoing issues with Showtime. Though, Jeff admits he doesn't know all the details and refrains from speculating. Additionally, he confirms that he won't be in Floyd's corner for this fight. Jeff emphasizes that, despite his respect for both athletes and understanding of the financial incentives, he hasn't been asked to help with their preparation. Overall, he offers a measured viewpoint, recognizing Mike Tyson's discipline while acknowledging that exhibition matches are largely driven by money.
That announcement is just kind of like because I know he's suing Showtime for money he thinks he's owed. Is it just kind of like we need an influx of money, you think?
I don't really know, and I'm not really going to say anything that I don't know. So, that part I'm not going to even talk about. It's just the fact that, to me, I looked at it, and I seen the same thing that everybody else seen. So, and I've never talked to him about it, so I can't really give nobody no answers.
Are you going to be in his corner, you think? You think he's going to come to you to help him get ready?
I don't think I'm gonna be in his corner. I've never really been in his corner. A long time ago when I first got him signed, yeah, I was in his corner. But other than that, no, I don't think that I'll be.
Sean Porter recently shared his insights on Mike Tyson's training for the bout with Jake Paul and what it could indicate if he faces Floyd Mayweather next. Porter revealed that it took him several months to fully grasp just how few sparring sessions Tyson had completed before stepping into the ring with Paul. He highlights that Tyson didn't even complete 5 rounds of sparring, which became evident in his footwork, timing, and overall conditioning during the fight. Porter believes that this insufficient preparation had a direct impact on Tyson's performance and is a critical issue that would need to be addressed before a potential matchup with Mayweather.
for his preparation to get in the ring with Jake Paul, Mike Tyson did 0 sparring. I would love for someone in his camp or anyone to come to me and say, yeah, he sparred. He had 2 sparring sessions. The dude didn't have 5 sparring sessions. I can guarantee that. How can I guarantee that? The way that he was moving and the kind of frustration and the way his conditioning wasn't there, you could see that it was directly because he did not spar. If he's gonna get in the ring with Floyd Mayweather, the thing he needs more than he needed with Jake is timing. The timing just wasn't there in the fight with Jake Paul. If he's gonna get in the ring with Floyd Mayweather, he's gonna have to do some sparring. He's gonna have to spar some, really fast.
Sean Porter emphasizes that in a fight against Floyd Mayweather, timing would be even more crucial than it was versus Jake Paul. He notes that Tyson would need to spar with quick, skilled opponents to regain sharpness. Porter questions whether Tyson, at his age, can fully summon the physical tools required. While expressing admiration and respect for Tyson, he bluntly states that the boxer no longer has the explosive edge he once possessed. Porter also points out the massive financial incentives, admitting that even he might struggle to turn down such paychecks. Regarding Mayweather, he highlights Floyd's lifetime mastery of the cat-and-mouse strategy, his speed, and defensive skill, making the matchup strategically compelling. In the end, Porter leaves fans contemplating how Tyson's power and determination would match up against Mayweather's precision and experience.
And I don't know at what level he's going to take this serious, you know what I mean? I don't know. Mike, I think he's just beyond that age of, there's something you can do to muster it up.
Right.
I think he's all ketchup. There's no mustard there anymore. And I love the guy. I love Mike. I just think it's all ketchup now.
Yeah, I've heard that the paychecks here are huge, are massive. So
yeah,
I'm sure it's hard. No one's ever offered me that kind of money. I'm sure it's hard to turn it down.
And the other side of that is Floyd Mayweather. What can Floyd do with Mike Tyson? Yeah. Well, Floyd has done the cat and mouse game his entire life, and so he knows how to be fast. He knows how to get in and get out. The thing that I think would be really interesting to see would be to see Mike get a hold of him,
Yeah.
Because I think if Mike were to get a hold of him, Floyd's a professional. He knows how to get out of.
Michael Irvin recently responded to Floyd Mayweather's surprising announcement about leaving retirement following his April exhibition with Mike Tyson. Irvin admits the news took him by surprise, leaving him both intrigued and astonished. He emphasizes how rare it is for Mayweather, who retired while at the height of his career, to think about returning to the ring even for a non-competitive exhibition. Irvin also notes that the timing prompts questions, particularly with ongoing speculation that Mayweather might be dealing with financial difficulties. For him, this adds extra curiosity, as he considers whether the choice comes from a true passion for boxing or practical matters. He observes that Mayweather has always approached his career and public image strategically, suggesting any comeback would be carefully designed to maximize attention and financial rewards.
Shocked me. Floyd Mayweather Jr. unretiring. He is 48 years old and going back in to fight again. He will announce that he's unretiring right after the exhibition fight he has against Mike Tyson in April. Now, when I see this, my mind went everywhere because I'm thinking all of the stuff that I've heard, like allegedly he's having money issues and money troubles. And then I didn't know if to believe that because I don't see how you went through that kind of money. And Floyd, I thought, was a brilliant businessman because he was the one that flipped the game. Remember the Don Kings and all of those promoters? They would come in and make hundreds.
Overall, Irvin's remarks mix surprise with measured insight, stressing that although fans might be thrilled at the idea of seeing Floyd Mayweather back in the ring, there is a natural doubt about why he would decide to end his retirement now. His commentary encourages viewers to consider both the reasoning behind the choice and the possible effects of this unexpected news.
Make 25, 30 million a year, but Don King made hundreds of millions. Floyd Mayweather flipped the script and said, no promoter, I'm not going to pay you or let you take home that kind of money. I'm going to hire you and I'm going to take home all of the promotion money. When I was with Showtime, with my guy over there, they were taking him checks for $150, $160, $175 million because he was getting paid to box, but also paid as the promoter. This, I never thought would happen. I just never thought it would happen. Now him returning to the ring, how does this affect him moving forward? Does he stay 50-0? I don't believe Florida get a loss on him.
Don't miss out on the debate. What do you think about Floyd Mayweather coming out of retirement? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and join the conversation.